I'm Gojo.
I'm literally a werewolf.
And I'm an angel.
Bro, that's a little ironic.
Just no, Kian.
Guys, we should actually start off the episode with ASBM announcements with Taylor and Milo.
Welcome to ASB Announcements with Talon and Willow. Happy Halloween! Let's get this party started.
I can't do this again.
You ghosts be kidding me.
Well, at least we have no school on November 10th. Happy Veterans Day, y'all.
You know what else is happy?
No, please enlighten me.
Oh, perfect, I will. This month is a canned food drive. Please bring any canned foods to your homerooms. The last day you can bring them is the 15th, and the homeroom with the highest amount of cans will win a prize.
I'm so proud of you, Talon. You went a whole sentence without saying a pun.
Well, I do have a few vampire puns, but they suck.
I'm not even gonna react to that. Okay, anyways, November 17th is sport day, so please come in your best sports attire.
You know I will.
Yes, I do. Anyways,
Again, I'm Talon.
and I'm Willow.
See you next time, Tiger Cubs.
Those were some spooky announcements.
The only thing that is spooking you is yourself.
True.
Look at Claire.
You know what, Kaden? You can go.
Go back home.
Good job, Kian.
Great, now there's two of them.
Okay, now let's move on to sports with Finley and Starla.
What gave you the motivation to win this game?
Well, it was like my last game, so I've really played volleyball, so that's why.
I think we had a lot of team motivation and we gave a lot of effort, so that's why we won. Everyone was good. We just played good and we were aggressive and went for the ball. Good job.
Good job, Tiger Cubs.
For real though.
Tiger Cubs on top. They're winning like every game.
No duh, Kaden. Anyways, let's move on to Tiger Cub Tunes with Shyla, V, Lana, and Madison.
Beware of the graveyard, for if you chant the name Billy Bob Joe 3 times, you will summon.
Hello! Hey, sorry we're late. We ran into Charles on the way here, literally. Charles? Charles! Oh no! Charles! I killed you! Again!
That's fine, we were just about ready to go trick-or-treating anyway.
Hey guys, I heard that if you go to the graveyard at 3 a.m. and you chant this name 3 times, you get double the amount of candy you collected trick-or-treating.
3 a.m.? Oof, I think that's too late. And my mom will get mad.
I mean, 9 o'clock p.m.
Wow, really? Thanks for telling us.
Of course. Of course.
Ah! Toby, it's just Mr. Larry. Billy Bob Joe, Billy Bob Joe, Billy Bob Joe.
I, the scariest pirates to ever sail the 7 seas. Is ye not scared? Well, you will be soon. Ha ha ha!
We want our candy. Where is our candy? Toby, I think we should run. No, I am not leaving without my candy.
Okay.
Teddy, your tip actually worked. We did get double the candy.
Totally, this is awesome.
Yeah!
Hey, are you okay?
Oakley, I don't feel so good.
That was cool.
They put the on in tunes.
What?
On God, for real. Chimichanga hits with bananas.
What is bro saying?
It's Kian. Anyways, let's move on to quick talks with Benjamin, Darren, and Maddox.
What is your biggest fear?
I would say, I don't know, dark and like enclosed spaces.
Oh yeah, you have claustrophobia?
No, I just hate it.
Yeah, I agree. Freaky, man. I'd never do something like that. All right, thank you.
Spiders.
Oh yeah, those things, real scary, man. Australia, they got real big ones. Never go there. Yeah, never go there. All right, thank you.
My biggest fear is probably snakes.
Oh yeah, people said like spiders, which are like really big in Australia, but snakes are also in Australia. So like people should just avoid Australia. We should like not, yeah, I hate Australia basically.
Dang, that's crazy. America's better.
Thank you.
My biggest fear is taking a math test.
Oh yeah, dude, that stuff, real scary, man. I can't deal with it. Shivers my boots, they be shivering when that happens.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Quick talks, more like fast chats. Hey, that is a lit fit segment. For real though.
That was dead as this episode. And that's a compliment.
Caden, you suck at giving compliments.
I know. Okay, let's go to Halloween trivia with Zoe and Felicity. I'm starting to think that Claire is right. I couldn't get the answers. I'm so dumb.
Finally, you get something right.
For real. But both of y'all are Tiki's Pure Original.
You cannot talk, Kian.
No comment.
Claire just jelly, bro. Bro doesn't have the touch.
Whatever, Kian. Anyways, let's move on to Tiger Cub Chronicles.
Happy Halloween, Tiger Cubs! Today's tale will be about the history of horror movies. From Dracula in 1931 to Us in 2019, horror movies have always been a staple for moviegoers. It all started with The House of the Devil, which came out in the 1890s and became known as the first horror movie. Unlike most scary movies today, it didn't have much of a plot. Instead, it put together skeletons, cauldrons, and the devil into one film. After that, horror movies turned a corner toward a more scripted screenplay. An example of this was The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which came out in 1921. This was a more modern approach, as the movie lasted 51 minutes and involved the doctor creating a monster. As the hit movie Dracula was released, the popularity of horror films skyrocketed. Before that, horror movies had often been put in the same category as the mystery and suspense genres. But with the release of Dracula, the separation between horror and other genres became more apparent. Other movies like Frankenstein and The Mummy were released in 1931 and 1932 respectively, further highlighting the popularity and growth of the horror genre. However, with this newfound success, there were also obstacles, as public outcry and heavy censoring followed. Despite the setbacks, the horror genre grew, and throughout the 1940s and 50s, larger film studios began making their own productions. The 60s and 70s began to establish and expand on the gorier films, with movies such as Psycho and Night of the Living Dead. In the 1980s, more natural horror films became popularized, along with the rise of slasher films. Slasher films were films involving a masked killer murdering people, and had gradually found their place around the 50s to the 90s. Notable films that came out in this era were Children of the Corn and Friday the 13th. The 1990s introduced more postmodern horror, with some of the biggest hits coming from Japan, like The Ring. Finally, in the 21st century, streaming media led to a popular archetype called found footage, with success coming from films such as Insidious or Get Out. Thanks for watching, Tiger Cubs. We'll see you soon in the next Tiger Cub Chronicles.
I don't even know how they find stories like these. Can't believe it's real.
Of course you can't believe they're real.
Can't believe anything.
Ah, yes.
For real, though.
Okay, let's go to Information for the Nation with Justin and Izzy.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Tiger Cubs. It's Oz, and it's already week 4, which means it's time for the Halloween special. Halloween has been known throughout the centuries as one of the most iconic in the USA, and probably the least fun for the people who give out bad candy, because they'll probably have to clean eggs off their house afterwards. Get dressed up, be whoever you want for a night, and rob rich people of their candy. You can go with your friends, or by yourself, which might be a little lame, but at least you don't have to share candy with anyone else. After Halloween, we enter November, and on the 1st through 2nd, you can celebrate the Day of the Dead by honoring the dead, and the accomplishments they made throughout their lives. Well, I think my yapping session's over, so I'll hand this back to Caden and his subordinates. Happy Halloween, chat!
It's nice to be back, Tiger Cubs. I'm Izzy, the Black Knight.
And I'm Justin the Pumpkin.
None shall pass.
Why? You only have one arm. Let me through.
No, 'tis but a flesh wound.
Come on, man. Just let me through.
No! Starting off with the war between Hamas and Israel, of the over 200 people who have been abducted by Hamas, 4 have been released. Fuel, clean water, food, and medical supplies are running low in Gaza. The small number of humanitarian trucks have sadly not been enough to sustain the population. 1/3 of Gaza's hospitals are non-functioning, with the remainder being woefully overcrowded, full of patients. United States Senator Bob Menendez has pleaded not guilty to charges of corruption and conspiracy. The prosecution has alleged he and his wife, Nadine, have accepted large sums of cash and gold bars as bribes from 3 New Jersey businessmen, as well as from the government of Egypt. Menendez has received over 30 calls to resign from his fellow Democrats. However, he has rejected these petitions. Tropical storm Otis erupted into a hurricane headed straight for Mexico on October 25th. Hurricane Otis' strength was drastically underestimated, and now many are at risk. The hurricane made landfall at Acapulco, Mexico, as a Category 5 cyclone. Gun violence remains an unacceptable yet common part of American life, with a mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, with at least 18 killed and more than a dozen wounded on Wednesday, October 5th. The main suspect was known to be mentally unstable for the shooting. He remains at large. Republicans have chosen the 3rd and 4th false 2023 House Speaker candidate. Tom Emmer, GOP House Majority Whip, vied for the position on Tuesday, but hours later, Donald Trump released a post denouncing him, causing Emmer to abandon the bid. Emmer was one of few Republicans who did not vote to illegally overturn the 2020 election. Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson was elected to replace him. Johnson, a vocal supporter of Donald Trump, was a key figure in the congressional attempts to illegally overturn the 2020 election. Johnson was confirmed by all present House Republicans to be Speaker on Wednesday the 25th, with no dissenters. All present Democrats voted for House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. This finally concludes the battle for the speakership. Ending on some positive news, minimum wage is rising in California. Healthcare workers should expect a baseline of $25 per hour by June 2026. Fast food workers will have a minimum wage of $20 per hour by April 2024. Thanks for watching, Tiger Cubs. We'll see you next time on Information for the Nation.
The weather this haunting week is a high of 82 and a low of... Do you really think that there wouldn't be any twists on the weather? The low for this week can be found in a very strange math equation. The year that Halloween was released, divided by 2, then subtracted by 914.5, then 23, and you get the low for this week. expect a very gloomy days this week due to the high chance of clouds. Luckily, it appears that there will be no rain.
Pure info though. That makes me want to howl. Ow!
Furry alert.
Be quiet, Caden.
Oh God, for real. That side part is all the fur you need.
Why are you so mean? Must be a symptom of being short.
Okay, let's move on before they start throwing fists. Now we have stop motion with Max, Caden, Sharia, and Jackson.
Damn, that was smooth.
Yeah, that was spooktacular.
Spooktacular is me when I hit the pool.
What the?
Well, looks like this spooky episode is coming to an end.
Happy Halloween, Tiger Cubs.
I'll howl you later. Nah, bro, that did not hit.
Make sure to join the podcast if you haven't already. We will always end with bloopers and credits. Creeping it real, y'all. Bye. Konnichiwa, Tiger Cubs.
Bro, hit it. Oh my God. Hey, hey.